Tonight on Newsbeat, the new LSU basketball head coach makes his first official appearance at today's press conference.
Also, LSU Sigma Alpha Iota International Women's Fraternity hosts a pageant to benefit local music departments.
And the latest on today's terrorist incident in London.
All this and more Newsbeat starts right now. Today, the new LSU basketball head coach was introduced to the LSU community. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Madeline Adams.
And I'm Johnston Von Springer. Thanks for joining us. Today, Will Wade made his first appearance as the new men's basketball coach. Excitement is in the air as students welcome him into the LSU family. Tiger TV reporter Max Merchant has more.
Great crowd, and expect to see you at the first home game just like this. So thank you guys so much.
Students are hoping for a slam dunk as LSU announced Wednesday that Will Wade is the new men's basketball coach. Wade says that he wants LSU players to be the best in state and that the team needs to be more aggressive. Many students said they were excited for the new coach and are hopeful for the new season.
Just wishing the Tigers good luck this season and go Tigers.
Go Tigers!
Said go Tigers.
I wish LSU to have a good season this year, so yeah. Go Tigers.
I'm really excited for this upcoming team we have. I think it's going to be a great season. I love watching the Tigers play. I think we'll have a good time out there. I think the team will be good and it'll all be fun.
For now, students will have to wait and see what kind of game Coach Wade will bring. I'm Max Merchant with Tiger TV.
We'd like to congratulate Coach Wade. For more on today's press conference, stay tuned tonight after Newsbeat for Tiger TV Sports.
Well, it'll be a night of glitter and glam, a drag show pageant benefiting local music programs affected by Louisiana's 2016 flood. The pageant is hosted by LSU's Sigma Alpha Iota International Women's Fraternity. Contestants will perform an opening dance number choreographed by the LSU Golden Girls. They'll also compete in both swimsuit and talent competitions with the hopes of taking home the crown. Many local music departments can't afford to replace instruments and sheet music damaged during the flood, so all proceeds from this event will help cover those costs.
A bunch of guys that are getting together and they're going to perform in their women alter egos to raise awareness about music and to raise money for SI Philanthropies and for a local school that was really affected by the flood and to help their music program.
The pageant will be held at the Tiger Band Hall on April 21st. Contact any member of the fraternity for tickets, which are $10 now, $15 at the door. $20 VIP tickets are also available for front row seating, and VIP ticket holders will receive a rose they can throw on the runway. Well, time spent during college should be filled with friends, fun, and of course studying, but for students with special needs, that is easier said than done. LSU students host a social event called Friday Night Out once a month. This is an event that students with and without special needs get to enjoy together. Tiger TV reporter Stacey Broden has more.
Friday Night Out is a social event at LSU for teens and young adults with autism and other special needs.
I enjoy it. I meet a lot of new friends. Sometimes I just run into friends that I only see at bowling tournaments and things I go to.
It's a time for the students to hang out with their peers who do not have special needs in an environment where they can feel accepted.
This is an opportunity for them to be able to interact with people and students that don't have autism or special needs.
The Families Helping Families program in Baton Rouge works with Tigers for Autism Awareness and Volunteer LSU to make this event possible.
We're all about inclusion at Families Helping Families, and that's what I like. It doesn't matter what your disability is or what struggles you have. We like to work with organizations like the Tigers in the community to allow everyone to feel included.
They come and they have a great time just playing a board game or painting a picture, and it's just, you see the happiness in their eyes.
Charlie says his favorite parts of Friday Night Out are seeing his friends he doesn't see often, and one more thing.
Beat my dad in Uno.
Is that it?
Beat me.
This event is a fun time for the students, but it also gives their parents a break to socialize or maybe even join in on the fun.
It not only makes me happy to be able to help out, but just seeing how much fun the kids have, and even the parents, how much they appreciate us doing this.
For Tiger TV News, I'm Stacey Brodin.
Visit us at lsunow.com to learn more about the event and how you can get involved and help these organizations raise awareness for autism.
Today, Governor John Bel Edwards announced his choice for interim superintendent following Colonel Mike Edmondson's retirement. A 26-year Louisiana State Police veteran, Major Kevin Reeves, will take over this interim job this Saturday. Reeves commands a state police quick reaction force and said today that his primary goal in this new position will be to instill confidence in state police employees, troopers, and the public. Reeves expressed interest in pursuing the job permanently, and a spokesperson for the governor's office says that he could be considered for the position. Governor Edwards plans to have a permanent replacement chosen by June.
After the break, the Baton Rouge community honors some of the state's law enforcement officers following the death of one Baton Rouge officer last weekend.
And we'll give you an update on today's attack in London. Don't go anywhere.
Louisiana law enforcement officers were honored in Baton Rouge yesterday for their acts of kindness. The observance follows the death of East Baton Rouge Parish Deputy Sheriff Sean Anderson, who was shot and killed on duty Saturday night. Anderson is the fourth officer killed on the job in the last 8 months. About 150 members of law enforcement were recognized for their kindness yesterday. Governor John Bel Edwards praised the event, saying that Louisiana needs celebrations like this one now more than ever because there's too many of the state's officers have been killed in the line of duty.
In international news, the latest reports show 4 dead, including a police officer, following a terror incident in London today. Britain's parliament is currently under lockdown and an investigation into the incident has begun. Investigators say a suspect used a car to run over pedestrians, then attacked a police officer with a knife at the gates of Parliament. CBS's Tina Krause has the latest from London.
The terror began when a driver mowed down pedestrians on London's Westminster Bridge near the British Parliament.
10, 12 bodies, all in different places. In different places along the bridge. Being shot, yeah.
It must have been terrifying.
It was horrendous.
Witnesses say the suspect then rammed his SUV into the gates of Parliament, then got out and stabbed a police officer. Responding officers shot the suspect.
Sadly, I can confirm that now 4 people have died. That includes the police officer who was protecting Parliament and one man we believe to be the attacker who was shot by a police firearms officer.
Police say at least 20 people were hurt. The House of Commons was in session at the time of the attack.
I am now going to suspend the sitting of the House.
Authorities have released no information about the suspect or his motive. Tina Krause, CBS News, London.
This story continues to develop as news from investigators is released, but for now, much of the area in London is on lockdown. When we come back, Sesame Street introduces the newest member of its cast.
Don't go anywhere. Elmo, Big Bird, and Grover made their way into the hearts of millions when the first episode of Sesame Street aired in 1969. Now Sesame Street is welcoming a new neighbor as the show introduces its first autistic Muppet. The Muppet is named Julia and was originally introduced in several Sesame Street books. Sesame Street writers worked with 250 autism organizations and experts to develop Julia's character. Many families who have an autistic loved one hope that the new Muppet will teach kids more about the social disorder. The Muppet will be controlled by Stacy Gordon, who has an autistic son. Gordon says that it's important for kids without autism to see what autism can look like. Julia will make her premiere on the show April 10th.
And that is about all the time we have for tonight. You can keep up with us on social media and on our website at lsunow.com.
Make sure you stick around for Tiger TV Sports right after this. Have a great evening, Tigers.